chicos y chicas, ¿qué tal? Espero que vean. Bienvenidos a este nuevo capítulo de The Witcher 3. Estamos justamente donde lo dejamos en el capítulo anterior, en la incineración del bueno de Vesemir. Y como vimos en el día de ayer, pues Avalak, el mago élfico, se despertó y nos salvó el culo. Porque Ciri parece ser que tiene un poder descomunal que, bueno, pues sacó a relucir cuando vio morir a Vesemir. Y la verdad es que no lo controla en absoluto, se le fue bastante de las manos. Y parece que Avalak nos puede ayudar en este aspecto.
Can harness immense amounts of the power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
I'll gladly argue with you about this some other time.
Bueno, pues vamos a ver en qué nos puede ayudar el bueno de Avalak.
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks for your help. And for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Zirael from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the hunt. We need sorceresses. Archmistresses of magic.
You mean the Lodge?
No quiero involucrar a la loya. No parece que tengamos otra opción. La loya está hecha un caos.
Many of the Lodge's members are dead. The rest are in hiding.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, and Fringilla Vigo are likely still alive.
And Francesca and Ida? Think they'd agree?
I think they'll take convincing. Would you rather speak to Kira alone?
That would probably be best.
No quiero involucrar a la loya.
I don't want the Lodge anywhere near Ciri. Just don't trust those women.
What would you have us do instead? Fight alone and die a beautiful but pointless death? No, Geralt. By some miracle, we survived that fight, eking out a measly victory at enormous cost. No more guerrilla warfare. Time to face the enemy in open battle. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard. That will be our bargaining chip. Triss, I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
Tenemos que protegerte. Tenemos que protegerte.
You can't expose yourself.
Am I a banner to be held aloft and kept from the enemy? That's how you treat me. None of you has the courage to face this threat. Yet we must kill them. Or sooner or later we will all die.
Ciri needs time.
True, but she also needs training. She must learn to control her abilities.
This training really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the hunt.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
Bueno, pues vamos a ver si Avalak le ayuda a Ciri a controlar esos poderes, porque la verdad es que la lió bien cojonuda. Bien cojonuda. No llega a ser por el mago élfico. Game over.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Zirael,
How many times must I try?
as many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avallac'h says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
Relájate, no tienes por qué destacar en todo. Creo que sé cómo animarte.
Don't know about vanilla pudding. Could work. But nothing picks me up like Lambert's famous homebrew.
Suppose it can't kill me. Might as well try.
Se van a emborrachar juntos. Mira al gato. Viene a hacer la compra. Recordadme que os cuente una historia sobre una gata que tuve y un pájaro.
That's strong.
Maybe you ought to try a different method.
We've tried at least 20.
Wouldn't let it worry you. Not like you need to excel at everything. You're great with a sword, an excellent archer. Leave the magic to mages.
Yeah. Pour me another.
Quedan plumas ahora del pájaro, quedan plumas solo.
Geralt. Geralt. Wake up.
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
¿Quién?
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
¿Sabes lo que haces? ¿Qué opina Balak? ¿Cómo te has enterado del aquelarre?
How do you learn all this? Imlerith? The Sabbath?
Avallac'h. He told me of those who chase us. Claims knowledge itself can tip the scales. Come. We shall talk on the way.
Primero debe visitar al emperador, de acuerdo. Vamos a Belén.
Lead on.
Confío en Ciri. Confío en Ciri.
Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
Este era el cabrón que aporreaba la puerta de Kaer Morhen con la maza esa que llevaba en la mano. Menuda bestia. Menuda bestia. Cuando estuve en Belén, habéis visto ahí al fondo una montaña con un árbol seco. Fue el único sitio al que no conseguí llegar. Y mirad que lo intenté, pero...
The men at Crow's Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the ladies of the wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the ladies of the wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
Hanged himself after his wife died. Daughter's in Novigrad.
A true shame.
¿Cómo sabes que Imlerith estará aquí?
We stand to find Imlerith here? You sure?
Avalok told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world. In Velen, the crones do this. Apparently, Imlerith came here at Eredin's behest, to order the crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avalok were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
Took the order literally, judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He craves the pleasures of the flesh, wine, sex. The crones indulge him, flatter his ego. I'm certain he'd not let this opportunity pass, and will be on Bull Mountain for the Sabbath.
¿Conoces este lugar?
You actually know this area?
Centuries ago, it was a hallowed site for druids. But then the crones arrived, destroyed the Velen Circle, and deformed the sacred oak atop the mountain. An important feast is observed here annually. The Sabbath, they call it. All the local folk attend. I suspect Imlerith attends too, as the crone's guest.
Seem to know it well.
Avalok's a good tutor.
Pues podrías escucharle más cuando intenta enseñarte a controlar ese poder.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
Perdón.
The peasant folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. I've no idea why.
A ver.
Loads of footprints. Crowd of peasants came through here.
Claro, habrán venido en barca. Encuentra la forma de llegar hasta la cima de la montaña. Pues ya os digo, es la única parte de Velen en la que intenté ir y no conseguía llegar. Me encontré un portón.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Oddly surprising, given he was Avalok's student.
Me encontré una especie de portón en el cual, pues, por el cual no podía avanzar porque estaba cerrado. Una especie de grieta en la montaña.
He's an outsider.
Let them approach.
But
They've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that away, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
Sentémonos junto al fuego. Ya es hora de que nos vayamos. No perdemos nada porque por aquel entonces no pude avanzar por esa puerta y era imposible acceder a la montaña subiendo pues por la propia montaña, estaba muy inclinada, así que no perdemos nada por sentarnos en el fuego.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
Deberíamos irnos. ¿Qué se celebra en este banquete? Esa puerta, ¿por qué no podemos pasar? Las damas descenderán y entonces ¿qué? ¿Y entonces qué?
Ladies of the wood visit you?
If they favor us. My father told me they descended once. Passed from fire to fire, listening to hopes and grievances. So each year, we wait for them to walk amongst us once more.
Haven't done it in a long time then.
No point waiting to see if we'll get lucky.
Yeah, we gotta try to reach the peak.
Esa puerta, ¿por qué no podemos pasar?
Mentioned a gate. Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year, young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Let me guess. The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
¿Qué se celebra en este banquete? No me importa. ¿O sí? No me importa. ¿O sí?
This celebration, what's it about?
What do you need to know, Wanderer?
No need for anger. The White Ones serve the ladies as we do now. We send them gifts all year long. And on this night, they repay us with their blessing.
I met one of your gifts to the crones. Sniveling, scared to death, and about 8 years old.
Stay calm.
¿Para qué necesitan las damas a los niños? ¿Dónde va el ciervo?
Your children. Why do the ladies need them?
We know not, never ask.
You don't know? Then let me tell you.
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a wandering war orphan. You're not from here. Don't judge us by others' laws.
¿En qué consiste la bendición de las damas?
Said the ladies bestow blessings on you.
Aye, for our lives turn thus. First a summer of labouring neath the hot sun, then autumn rains, then a winter of death. Then we await spring, when all that is dead is born anew. And from our blood and sweat the oak bears acorns, at times few, at times a handful.
What do you do with the acorns?
The Velen elders gather, hold council. Some favour grinding them to spread on the fields for a rich harvest. Others want them given to a cunning woman who'd make medicine for consumption.
A handful of enchanted acorns is enough for all Velen.
'Tis never enough.
Cambiando de tema.
Heard enough about this. We've got other questions.
Nos vamos.
We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
Habla con Thekla y consigue permiso para subir a las montañas. ¿Dónde van los ciervos? ¿Qué hace? Vale, que me parió. Bueno, pues vamos a ver si nos permiten subir. A ver, las moiras. Que dice Ciri que ardemos en deseos. Ardemos de ganas. La verdad es que yo me quedé con ganas de partirme la cara con ellas en la ciénaga. A ver si aquí tenemos la oportunidad de hacerlo. Aunque siempre me han dado muy mala espina, no las veo en combate. ¿Entendéis? No... Piadosas damas, sí. No las veo en combate y al costarme imaginármelas, pues ya sabéis que el miedo, una fuente de miedo inagotable es el desconocimiento, ¿no? Y al no imaginármelas, no poder imaginármelas en combate, pues...
Look, a child.
No, a godling. I know him. Name's Johnny.
Está Johnny. Míralo.
Hello, V. You're back. And I see you found your lass. I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me. As I was having the pleasure of... Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me Ciri. Nice to meet you.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
Estamos buscando un camino para llegar a la cima. ¿Por qué estás aquí?
What are you doing here? Last we met, you and the crones weren't exactly friends.
I got an invitation I couldn't refuse, same as every year. In their peculiar way, the crones tolerate my presence and wish to see me at their Sabbath. So I come, wander about, and go home with the rising sun. What about you?
Estamos buscando un camino para llegar a la cima.
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you, but I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she as stubborn as you?
Even more so.
Figured as much. Path to the peak starts there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
Debemos intentarlo. ¿Por qué no vamos a conseguir la llave? ¿Tienen invitado a las Moiras?
We're here to find an elf named Imlerith. Ciri thinks he might be a guest of the crones.
Big bloke, in full plate? Going the right way. He's atop the mountain, all right.
You've seen him?
Saw him in the bog first. Water froze beneath his horse's hooves. Then I saw him again yesterday, heading up this path. Why are you looking for him?
He killed my friend.
Wouldn't seek revenge if I were you. Even the ladies bow and scrape before that one.
¿Por qué no vamos a conseguir la llave?
The key. Why do you doubt we can get it?
Good grief! You're worse than children. 3 souls are allowed atop the mountain, and only strapping young lads or comely lasses among them. They get the key, open the gate, and meet the ladies.
I believe I qualify.
But he's old and ugly. What good is he?
Pretty damn good at finding lost voices.
Then go find the voice of reason. It'll tell you to turn back. There's no fooling with the ladies.
Debemos intentarlo.
Gotta get to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't try to trick her.
She sits in that tent over yonder. I wish you luck, and do hope we meet again, someday. Moons are rising.
Hasta luego, Johnny. Que estás de la puta flapa. Que no te aguantan ni en casa. Qué bueno el Johnny, macho. Pues sí. Por cierto, se confirma una sospecha que tenía. Y es que los de la cacería son elfos. Pero no sé muy bien por qué sospechaba eso. La verdad no tengo ni puta idea de por qué sospechaba que fueran elfos. Pero así es. Parece que son elfos. A ver qué están haciendo aquí, cola para comer. A ver, y esta es la tienda en la que debemos pedir la llave. Ninguno es digno, marchaos. Aquí anda.
It's clearing up.
Who's that? Well, come on, come closer, girl.
Tiene como una calavera quemada en la cara o algo así. La mejilla.
Aye. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man. Never mind. Got me answer. I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
Yo voy con ella. Ciri, ¿qué opinas? A lo mejor esto es tocar un poco los huevos.
Ciri?
Wonderful. Who wouldn't want to meet the ladies? My companion comes with me.
What else has the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl will ascend alone.
Voy a ir con ella, y punto. Las apariencias engañan. Soy digno. ¿De qué va esto?
What's this about? What have you chosen her for?
Tell him.
Each year, 3 chosen of the honor to meet the ladies.
What happens after they've had this honor?
When they return, they speak of the past no more. Joy rules them and they start life anew. The lads were not the first to be chosen this day, but the moon hangs high, so she's like to be the last.
Las apariencias engañan, soy digno. Ir con ella y punta.
I'm going with her.
He's fire in his gut. What do you say?
He's determined. He loves the girl, but he seeks to hide it from us.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right you may appeal my choice, but to do so you must best the challenge.
¿Qué desafío?
What kind of challenge?
Tell him.
You must descend into the cave and bathe in the waters below the earth.
What's the catch?
The water's deep. The water's murky.
I accept the challenge.
Come.
Vamos a ver.
Look this over. A coin from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Oran. Now, bring me the coin.
A ver, saquear.
Something's afoot.
La profería.
Something's
¿No?
not.
Mira, me lo llevo. Pues nada. Cojones. Hostia, no tengo equipada la ballesta, tú. Vale. Ahí no me atacan. Toma, pilla. No se habrá ido la moneda. La moneda tiene que haber caído aquí, ¿no? Supongo que se la habrá llevado la corriente, porque son así de graciosos, ¿verdad? Supongo que sí. Pues... a ver... Ah, mírala. Mírala. Oren del desafío. Y hay un baúl. A ver. Orens. Botas de hachero. Rayo superior, sí señor. Eso tenemos que hacerlo. Ingredientes que ahí se van a quedar. Esto no lleva a ninguna parte. Y no parece que haya nada de interés. Bueno, pues parece que vamos a poder subir con Ciri a ver a las moiras. Hostia, que me estoy muriendo, tú. Seré gilipollas. Venga, arriba. Pues nos hemos zumbado la mitad de la vida, ¿sabéis? Aquí no parece que haya nada de interés. Escucho un par de temblores. ¿Vosotros lo habéis escuchado? A ver si aquí va a haber algo más que desafío del agua. ¿Se puede subir por aquí? ¿No me dejas subir por aquí? ¿Por dónde demonios quieres que suba? Porque este agua no es profunda para bucear y salir de aquí. Por ahí no vamos a entrar. ¿Me vas a dejar subir por aquí, chacho? Que no se resbala por ahí. Pues no sé, macho. tengo ni la más mínima idea. Bueno, ¿qué os parece si lo vamos dejando por aquí? Y en el capítulo de mañana pues salimos de esta cueva y bueno, pues vamos a ver a las Moiras. De paso pues nos zumbamos si podemos al cabronazo al que hemos venido buscando. Espero que lo estéis disfrutando y hasta la próxima. Chao, chao.